It's naughty but nice with Rob.
We're here with the amazing host of this weekend, Jesse Sinsack. We've got a fun-filled weekend.
That's right. You know, we usually start out the weekend. We play a little beer pong and hang out, a little flip cup. We get into a little snowboarding, a little snowmobiling, and when it's all said and done, a little pajama party maybe. So it's fun times.
So you bring everyone here to Denver. This is like your stomping ground. This is your hood. How hard was it for you once, you know, you broke up to date after going on that show?
You know, going through that experience it's like a movie. It happens so fast. You blink an eye, you think you're going home, and the next thing you know, you're engaged and you're getting married, and it's like, whoa. The breakup was tough, you know, especially, you know, when it's in front of 15 million people. That makes it even more difficult because everywhere you go, even now, the show is airing overseas in Czech and Africa, and, you know, I'm still getting emails, and everybody thinks that Anne is her. This is my beautiful wife, Anne, because they look a lot alike. And so you still get emails, and then, you know, people figure it out, and they're like, oh, I'm so glad you're happy. And I'm like, me too, you know, so pumped. So
What happened with you guys?
you know, I think we were both going in different directions, and like I said, the show moves so quickly. It's like speed dating times 100. And so, you know, by the time, you know, you get done and you're kind of in hiding for this period of time, that's when you really get to know that person. And then boom, you're engaged and you're this hot new couple, and everyone's like, awesome. And then you're like, yeah, but we kind of started going in separate directions. And that's the hardest part is, no matter what it is that you've done, they dig it up, put it in the media, and you have to be able to stomach that, you know. And I could care less about what people think about me. You know, I'm just me, and I've never sugarcoated that. I've always been that same guy on TV that I am in person, and I think if you live your life like that, you got no worries, you know.
Now you're the organizer of all these reunions and stuff.
Yeah.
What are these exactly?
Basically, this sounds so dumb and so cliche, but it's a family. At my wedding, most of the groomsmen were guys from my season of the show. It's an experience that you will share with someone that you could never explain until you go through that experience together, and you feel bound for life. You know, my wife was on Jason Mesnick's season. He was a groomsman in my wedding.
Is it weird at all?
No, not at all. It's, you know, I look at the show as a dating experience that your other half gets to see. Well, let's be honest, everybody has a past, everybody has these people they've dated. We just don't get to see it on television. So we're not doing anything different, it's just being documented. And
But
so,
wait. Did you watch each other's seasons though?
no. I watched her season.
Okay.
And I didn't really notice her out of the pack. You know, editing can do whatever.
Right.
But she did not watch my season. You don't usually watch the show until you're on it, and then you're like, kind of like, oh, I want to see all these different experiences. And that's what's cool about these reunions is everyone compares notes, you know, and people always make, oh, this person went farther than I did, and they tease each other and whatnot. But we all had, you know, the same common goal, and that was to fall in love.
You just said something. You said everyone comes on the show to find love. And I think that there's a big misconception out there that a lot of you don't go on the show to find love, that you go to be on TV.
Yeah, and you know what? I would agree with that 110%. I think everybody has a motive that's maybe more important than falling in love, or less important, but you always have, and you know, I'm not discrediting the show whatsoever, but I think out of maybe 30 dudes, you have 4 that are there for the right reasons, no doubt about it. And there's other guys. The problem is when you go on the show, myself, I'll be honest, I did not think that I was going to get that final rose and fall in love. No way, no how.
Were you in love when it all ended?
No doubt about it, you know? And I honestly don't even think I knew what love was until I went on that show, and it was like, whoa. And then, you know, now that I have a son and stuff, it's totally different level, but.
So if The Bachelor's still around when your son is old enough, would you let him go on the show?
We were talking
The
about that
Bachelorette?
today, you know, Vienna and Casey are like, he should be the Bachelor when he turns 16 and starts driving. They could film it in Europe so he can drink. And I'm like, do not let my wife hear that. Pretty funny.
The last thing I want you to talk about is that The Bachelor and The Bachelorette really can bring people together to find true love.
Oh, yeah. I think The Bachelor and Bachelorette not only can, but they do. I mean, you have Tristan and Ryan, obviously, who have shown it time and time again. You know, they have 2 kids. And then you have Jason and Molly. You know, they met on the show. And then me and Ann, who met at a reunion. And then Tara Durr and John Presser. I mean, there's 4 relationships right there, not even counting people that are dating. Vienna and Casey, and there's a million, Chris Lambden and Peyton Wright. I mean, we could go on forever how many relationships have come out of this, but it teaches you a lot. You get to meet a lot of people, and I think it's awesome. It's, it's an experience of a lifetime,
How was I today?
You did pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. When you got out of the car with them shoes on, you freaked me out a little bit. I'm like, this broad wants to go out in the snow in these heels.
Ladies, I know you're jealous. I'm here with 3 of the hottest guys from The Bachelor. You guys like that intro? That was good, right?
Was
All right,
pretty
they're
good.
taking me snowmobiling. You notice I don't have a helmet on, so I'm terrified. I'm riding with this one. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's get out of here. And then we get down to the bottom, I'll kind of ease into the brake. Simple enough?
Oh my God, I'm gonna die.
We'll make sure your adult diaper's cleaned and ready to go.
Didn't someone already crash?
Yes, my friend Susie, actually, who's riding with Richard up here, he
Oh
said the
my
bar in
gosh.
front, nose smashed into it. She's bleeding everywhere. So we're gonna keep your lovely little hands here
Whose idea was this? I don't know.
since you don't have a helmet like mine. This is the rest of the Bachelor crew, and they're all
Hi.
freezing. Look at them.
Hi, ladies. I have no helmet on, tennis shoes. I'm gonna die today, I'm pretty sure.
Not a bad day. What do you say we go hang out, meet the ladies?
So the goal of the night is to get the pajamas off before we go to bed.
Oh, on that note, let's go get warm. Let's get out of here. Oh, man.
I think tomorrow I'm going to be completely bruised. But it was so much fun. I've never done that before.
I'm glad that you got to enjoy yourself. And Richard's not a bad guy to be on a snowmobile with.
Do you know what Richard said about me?
I'm a little scared to hear this. Go ahead.
No, it's not too bad. He said that I'm more aggressive than my skill level. I'm more aggressive than where my skill level is at.
Fair enough.
I think that's a good thing. What do you think?
Coming from Richard, it could go either way, but yes, it's a good thing.
Snowmobiling was great. Those guys are so much fun. But now that the sun's going down, the real fun starts.
Password?
Let's get drunk.
That one works. I'm glad you can make
Hey,
it.
let's party.
Look at this. Look at all this food.
We got 2 different types of marinades. I don't know which one is what, but it's gonna be delicious because I'm grilling.
So I missed one round of Flip Cup, so now that everyone's upstairs eating, I'm practicing for the next round. It's actually harder than it looks. It's like I'm back in college. This is what really goes on at these reunions.
We're gonna make Vegas bombs.
Let's do it.
Oh, I don't know if I can handle one just yet.
Oh, our skill. We're gonna put a whole lot of alcohol in all the cups.
Do this one light.
Is that yours?
Yes. Oh, Rob's gonna be very disappointed that our producers would not take shots.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for an awesome day out on snowmobiles and snowboards in this awesome house. And bringing us all together.
To Jesse! Thanks, Jesse!
So I noticed Vienna brought in some pajamas.
Yes.
What's up with that?
Yes, we try to do a pajama party of some sort, and this year we happen to have a whole bunch of onesie pajamas. I think we need to go get you fitted for something. You can't be hanging out in this house without some onesies.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's do it.
I've got my onesie, got my drink. I'm ready for Flip Cup.
This. Not enough Flip Cup.
It's naughty but nice with Rob.
If you've got it, watch it. If you don't, call your TV provider to get HDNet today.